Benny Ferguson here. In this video, I'm going to take Christian through the spine segmentation practice. So what I'd recommend is following along with us step by step, and at the end of this video you're going to have the tools so then you can start to adapt and find where you're at with the spine segmentation so then you can continue progressing. So let's get into it. All I'd like you to do is just come to just a centered space. Know that there's nothing else to do, nowhere else to be. Just come into the present moment and just take a big deep breath in. And just relax your weight down into the ground and just pay attention to your feet. Make sure that they're centered. So just get a feeling for your weight shifting forward, backwards, inside, outside. And then all we're going to start to do is now start to relax the weight and hinge at the hips as we bend at the knees. Now at this point, we're looking to get toward about a 45-degree angle with the spine. If you can't quite get that level, if you feel like your weight's pulling excessively forward on the toes or way back on the heels, then just hinge at the level that is appropriate for you. The tailbone pulls down toward the ground, the head lifts up toward the ceiling. The front of the hips also lift up as well. The knees pull down into the ground, and you should feel this creating these opposing forces, stretching your body apart and connecting it in the position. So we'll just do this one more time so you can get a feel for that. So slowly inhale. Imagine there's a sphere in the center of your body and it's growing. And your body expands in the same way that that sphere would. So as you gently inhale, your tailbone sinks down, the front of your hips lift up, your head lifts up, your knees pull down, and then you can start to extend your fingertips and your wrists towards the ground as well, and that's going to open the shoulders. We want to focus on just lengthening the spine at this point. So keep imagining that you're sitting down in a chair. It's an invisible chair. And also at the same time that your head is being pulled toward the other end of the room. Good, Christian. Now from here we're going to go into the segmentation action. So all you'll do from there is inhale, stretch the body apart. Don't worry if you don't master it at the start. You'll get it little by little. And then as you exhale, exhale and slowly relax from the extremities in. And start to release through your lower back. And then just pause here. You may start to feel your lower back release and stretch. If you can't yet, that's okay. We're going to go through some processes at the end so you can learn how to regress and make this a little bit easier as well. So from here, as your lower back's starting to sink, we're going to stretch the body again. So inhale, the knees pull down, the front of the hips lift up, the tailbone sinks down and the head extends into the distance. The hands extend down toward the floor. Feel your body stretch and connect, like loading up like a big spring. And then as you slowly exhale, put your attention on the next group of vertebrae above your lower spine. Relax them and let your spine segment a little bit more. And know that in time you'll get better at releasing the spine at more detailed segments. But in the beginning it might be like chunks, one big chunk at a time. That's okay. So from here, just seek to relax as best as you can in this position. Try not to hold your spine up. Let your head relax. Excellent. Notice this beautiful curvature, like there's this invisible barrel in front of Christian's body is being formed. So now we'll go to the next section. So inhaling, the knees pull down into the ground, the front of the hips lift up, and the tailbone sinks down. And now the head stretches into the distance or down toward the floor. Just very gently. Relax everything in between as best as you can and gently anchor the shoulders and the wrists and the elbows and the hands down toward the ground. Feel the body stretch and then slowly exhale and then relax your body back into the center and let the upper parts of your spine go. Let your neck go. After about 3 to 5 breaths, you'll likely be in the segmented position. And what I'm going to get you to do, Christian, to start to deepen this for you, is just let your head pull forward a little bit more. And let your abdomen just relax a little bit. That's it. Keep moving your center of gravity forward, forward, forward. That's better. Now from there, now relax your head. Now what we're looking to do in this bottom position is we're going to take a few breaths and we're just going to stretch out the spine a little bit more. So as you inhale, we want to create these opposing forces between the head and the tailbone in particular. So they pull away from each other and you relax as much of the spinal tissue as you can. What you might feel in the beginning is a habit to want to lever up from the spine. You might feel your lower back working really hard, or your middle back, or your neck. If you do feel them working really hard, it's because they are working really hard. So start to relax them and rest into the integrity of your fascia system. Know that your fascia system is like this big web, this big net that will support you if you relax your body into it. Beyond all of this, what we're looking to do is direct most of the weight down into your lower body so that your spine can relax and be stretched. So if there is anything working hard, it'll be your lower body at this point. So now we're going to make our way up. So we inhale, we stretch the body apart so the tailbone sinks down, the head lifts up. And then as you slowly exhale, what we want to seek to do is just stack the spinal vertebra from the bottom all the way to the top, like one potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, like that. And once again, you might start in big segments, so it might be a big section, big section, big section. And then as you get better at this and more relaxed, then smaller segments, one at a time. And keep doing this, so inhaling, stretching the body apart. Exhaling like you're sitting down in a chair. Feel your tailbone like it's pulling the rest of your spine up, like this beautiful cobra raising up. You're not trying to lever up, you're trying to sit down in order for the spine to come back up. So the more you drop your weight down, then the lighter the spine will be on top. And just relax your shoulders and arms, Christian. Inhale. Lengthen the head and neck. Exhale, start to sink and relax the weight down. Notice as you do that the weight up top, everything starts to get lighter, so it stacks much easier. And you'll just continue to repeat this process. Inhale, stretch the body apart. Exhale, sit the body down and let it slowly stack on top of each other. And then as you complete, then you can come back to the standing position and straighten your legs. Excellent. So that would be one pass or one rep. And what I'd recommend is that you can complete 3 to 5 repetitions in a set or spread throughout the course of your day.